Okay, roll. Now come on there, get out of the way. Lock on and... Whoa! Okay. Alright, so that was about 2, maybe even 3 times as much damage as any other rifle that I've tried against the terrorists so far. Oh my, that is just disgusting. Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna take a look at yet another reasonably rolled Riven. This time around it's for the Buzlok. Now the setup I'm gonna be running in the video is using Serration for damage, Split Chamber for multi-shot, then Point Strike for crit chance, Vital Sense for crit damage, then we have the Riven, Buzlok, Visicron, which adds an absolute ton of crit chance and even more flat generic damage. Then we have Hammer Shot because I wanted to bump up the crit multiplier, which is actually really good because we will orange crit more often than not, so the crit multiplier is doubled. But you can switch this one around based on what you're doing. You can put in Fast Hands if you want fast reload speed, you can put in Organ Scope for more crit chance on a headshot, or even Bladed Rounds if you want to just run normal missions and you will be scoped most of the time. And we top it all off with two 90% elementals. For the majority of the video, I'm going to be running Infected Clip and Stormbringer for corrosive damage, but when it comes to the Eidolons, I will switch Infected Clip for Hellfire for radiation. Now, as you saw in the beginning, this setup does a lot of damage, even before you lock onto the target, which will give you 50% more crit. I mean, this is right now the strongest rifle I have in my arsenal. There is nothing that comes even close to the amount of damage this thing does. When you orange crit on a headshot, it will hit for about 8 to 10,000 on a level 100 heavy gunner with intact armor and can crit for upwards of 100,000 damage on an infested unit. And that's without any damage buffs. I was not using Roar on my Rhino, so yeah, as I said already, the strongest rifle I have in my arsenal right now. This weapon is just bonkers, especially if you pair it up with something like Harrow for maximum lols. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's not as crazy as something like the Lanka for hunting the Eidolons, because if you have a good Riven for the Lanka, chances are you're gonna 1 or 2 shot the Eidolons, but it's still pretty good and it's far more relaxed, far more chill, because all you have to do is tag the target once and then sort of fire in the vague direction of either the Cyanova or the Eidolon's head. It's also strong enough to where you can easily run it on a frame that can't multiply the damage of the weapon, something like Inaros, and it will get the Eidolon down, or at least the Terralist, I don't know about the Guntalist and the Hydrolist, relatively fast. The best thing about this though is that this is just a reasonably rolled Riven. You can hit something better if you invest the Kuva into it. I mean, if you get the same stats that I did, but you also get crit damage or multi-shot, or you get a negative stat in there so it pushes the positive stats higher, this is gonna be insane. So if by any chance you unveil yourself a Buzlok Riven, don't throw it away, don't dissolve it for endo, don't transmute it into another Riven, because if you roll it well, it is absolutely going to demolish everything you throw it at. You don't even have to roll it that well. I mean, the Riven I have is pretty good, but it can be way better than that. And that's pretty much it for the video. I don't think there is much else I can say about this. It's just really strong. So I thank you very much for watching, as always guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.